So Nightmare is a lot more crazier than we thought. So in this episode of Date Live, Shido has to do with a triple date. He has to go out with Toka, Origami, and Tokisaki as well, all at the same time, which he is gonna have. He's gonna. You can obviously he's gonna have a very hard time dealing with this shit. It was like he had to, because he was originally supposed to go out with Kurumi, because obviously, she's supposed to try and conquer, like, the spirit of Nightmare. But however, freaking Toka, because, like, Shido hadn't been paying much attention to her, it's like saying, oh, I have to go out with a date with you now. And then it ended up with Origami saying, I ain't taking a freaking no as an answer. And, well, shit just went downhill for poor old Shido then, as he has to go practically at every same time. I believe he has to go at 10, 11, and then at half 11. It was like he was pretty much screwed, and he's spending the whole entire episode trying to keep these girls in order and trying to make sure, and it doesn't help, because it was like really weird, because when he was with Nightmare, she was like trying out all these freaking like lingerie colors, saying, she always picks like the most randomest ones, saying, hey, let's see lingerie, and she's like, oh, I sure will, Shido. I was like, and then you see her put on the like this black and white lingerie, you're like, it's like, you're like, just trying to hold it in, lads, hold it in, you can't bear it no more, like, but yes, that was probably the best part of the episode for me, and it was like a comedy, and then there was a build up between like Mana, like Shido's sister, saying like she's now about to come in and like deal with things, not to mention as well, there was a bit with Kurumi, who she saw these guys shooting this cat, and then she decided to go and shoot. And mind you, you do actually see blood and gore. You actually see her shoot like these guys through the chest, and it's pretty fucked up actually. If you think about it, this is like, I think this comes out pretty like, I think it comes like late in the afternoon, but still, you shouldn't really be seeing that sort of stuff like early. And that was, pretty crazy to see, like, first thing. Like, and then like even Shido's like freaking out, he starts screaming, and he just can't, like, I don't think he can take that, but it's like, luckily Mana came in at the last minute just to save her. But yeah, I think we got one more episode. It's pretty long, this Nightmare arc, which I'm glad. I'm enjoying this Nightmare arc a lot. Like, I think it's probably, I would say it's probably my favorite out of like Toka and her. Like, yeah, I'd say like her arc so far is beating Toka's one, although I like her one a lot as well. But it's, from the looks of it, I think it should complete it at the end of next week. It should complete the arc, and then I guess we're just gonna have like little gag bits before we get to the conclusion of this arc. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. What you thought about this arc? What do you think is gonna happen afterwards? Like, do you think everything's gonna happen as you thought it was? But that's all from me, everyone. So thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, strike like a panda. Zone out, and I'll see you next time.